Hi, I'm CJ Muston, and this is Truth Tuesday. You know, I was driving out of my driveway this morning, and as I drive out of my driveway, I drive right past our grape vineyard. We have some grapes that we grow for jelly, and we're getting ready to plant some more grapevines that will grow just for table grapes. And as you drive out of our driveway right now, the grapes are all scraggly, and they're dead, and they're overgrown. And the cool thing about grapes that I have really enjoyed the last few years, we're not very far into it, but the thing that I've really enjoyed is this idea of growth and pruning. It's really cool to watch. As the season starts, these grapevines just grow like crazy. I mean, they just vine everywhere, and then these big, beautiful bunches of grapes grow on these vines. And at the end of the season, everything dies off. And about the springtime, you have to go in and you have to cut back 90% of the growth from the previous season so that new shoots can come off and new grapes can grow. And I started thinking about this idea of pruning back in this massive growth and pruning back in this massive growth. And I thought, you know, our faith is a lot like that. There are times in our faith where we have this abundant growth and we feel like we are on the mountaintop with God and He's showing us things in our life and we are just growing like crazy. And then there's times that are really, really difficult. Times where this pruning takes place, and maybe it's a time where we have to make improvements in our lives. We have to cut some things out of our lives. Or maybe it's a time where, man, we're just going through a difficult time, a difficult struggle. I don't know where you're at in that process, but I can tell you that as your faith continues to grow, there will be times of growth and there will be times of pruning. And the Hebrew writer in chapter 12 says this: "Let us fix our eyes on Jesus. He is the author and the perfecter of our faith." I don't know where you're at in this growth and pruning process. Maybe for you right now, you're in a difficult time. Maybe for you right now, you're just in this time of incredible growth. But no matter where you fall in that process, the one thing that I'm sure of is that Jesus is right there beside you. And He's holding your hand and He's helping you. And there will be times where you will need something pruned, and Jesus will lovingly and carefully help you prune things out of your life. There will be times when, man, you're just going through a valley, and Jesus will lovingly and carefully walk with you as you walk through that difficult time in your life. And then there will be times of incredible growth where you feel so close to God, and Jesus is lovingly and caringly standing next to you, celebrating with you as your life explodes in growth for Jesus Christ. Jesus is the author and the perfecter of our faith. Through the times of growth and the times of pruning, the one thing we can be sure of is Jesus is right there with us. Let us fix our eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith. Thanks for listening.